French media have explained that the coverage of women's football is no longer just about promoting the women's game. They say at this tournament the women's team will be held responsible for their performances in the same way the men's team, for example, came under scrutiny during the World Cup last summer.
This is what we ask, to be treated and judged just the same way as the men. People talk more about our performances than our image. We're judged only with what happens on the pitch, and this is good because that's what really matters in the end, your level, your competitiveness and your results. This World Cup will be the toughest in history. A lot of teams will perform well and the level will be very high.
Young girls in France who love football, they say they identify as being like Le Sommer. And how does that make you feel?
That's something I'm proud of, to see that little girls identify with me. We've come a long way now in women's football. Players are more visible, so it's inevitable that little girls would identify with players like me. When I was younger, I didn't get the chance to see women players on TV. Coverage for women's football was non-existent. Today, things have changed. It's becoming the norm, and this is great.
Now, you've been involved with the senior national team for 10 years. How much has changed in that time in terms of the level of facilities, perhaps?
10 years ago in Lyon, we used to train on a pitch and dressing rooms that belonged to the council. I had to take my boots back home, I had to bring my own water. Sometimes we didn't shower because it was dirty and uncomfortable. Those things have changed. Our training facilities now are great, the pitches are pristine. With the French team, I remember training in shirts that were way too big for us. Even the smallest one was way too big for us. Today, our shirts are specifically designed for us. We feel good and feminine in our kits, and that's important.
Now, have you thought about what it might be like to play a World Cup final here in your home stadium?
It would be unbelievable, like a dream. I see that stadium every day, and playing in such a beautiful ground full of fans, it could be magical. I hope we'll be there.